to x-rays. They walk into the room, and I kid you not, they say, your arm's broken.
We're talking right above his elbow was literally broken in half. There was an extra bend in his arm. The pictures are awful.
Yeah, and it took him an hour to figure out that was broken. And then they made us pay for an ambulance to Primary Children's.
Which is the big hospital in Salt Lake.
And then from there I had my treatment and stuff.
He doesn't get it because he got knocked out as soon as he got there.
Oh, yeah.
They went in and they tried to set the bone, but the nerve had gotten in between the bones, so they actually had to cut. He's got a good L-shaped scar on his elbow that they went in, had to pull the bone apart, fish the nerve out of there, and then they had to put 3 pins in it. His arm was pinned. Apparently 7 years old is the time to break your arm.
Oh, yeah. If you're 7 years old,
they said,
don't break your arm.
If you're 7 years old and listen to this, go ahead and break it.
Don't
that
do
is the
that.
best time to heal. Within like 6 weeks, he was fine. If you look on YouTube, type in "There's Gabe" and broken arm. There's video not only of that day, but there's also video of them pulling the pins out of Austin's arm. He didn't even cry, and it is awful. They're working.
I didn't feel it for some reason.
Terrible.
I wasn't even drugged or anything.
I hate that that's your favorite Christmas.
It's just the one that resonates with me. I do remember when I came out of surgery, I threw up so much the doctor was concerned they had never seen someone throw up that so much.
You'd eat a lot at the Christmas party.
But that Christmas, I got a 3DS.
3DS had just barely come out.
And I got a 3DS Christmas, but I couldn't play it because my left arm was in a cast.
Terrible.
So I just was like, oh boy. And then it sat there for 6 months.
It wasn't 6. It was 6 weeks.
Or 6 weeks, but
like 2 months, he was good to go.
There were some games. There were
some
games I could play with just one hand, but most of them I couldn't.
It's true. What's your favorite present you've ever gotten? Ooh, on the spot.
I'd say the record player if it wasn't so much for pain in the butt and we didn't have to get.
You did get a record player. That's super cool.
The Switch was awesome, especially since you got me a bunch of games with it.
You did get a Switch. He got a 3DS one year. He did get a Wii U, and he has got a Switch.
I think there's a funny video of me reacting to getting a Wii U.
There's a classic video. Type in "There's Gabe" and then a Wii U on YouTube. Maybe I'll put some links to that. But yeah, there's a great video of him freaking out. Super cute. I think it's got like 20,000 views on it.
I got a Wii U.
He starts dancing, talking about his Wii U. Pretty cute.
Yeah.
What's my favorite Christmas present of all time?
The gift of joy.
The gift of Austin. I wouldn't go that far. And he was born in
Nachos.
September. Oh, his first Christmas was sweet. One of my favorite Christmas presents I ever gave was the first Christmas that Stephanie and I were married. We were broke. We got married in August, and we were super broke. I went to a thrift store, and I picked up an original Nintendo with 2 controllers, a zapper, and Mario Duck Hunt. And Austin Space, he's eating some Taco Bell. It's pretty funny.
Oh, it's not good.
He's not feeling it. But I bought her this Nintendo, and she loved it. And then many years later, we kept that same Nintendo. I've owned probably 100 original Nintendos in my life, probably more. But I kept that exact one, and then a friend of mine who does work in paint. He paints custom helmets for Olympic skiers and gun stocks and stuff like that. He actually did a Doctor Who themed Nintendo on that Nintendo, so we still have it. We will have that Nintendo forever.
We're fans of Doctor Who.
They say they are. They haven't watched the last 2 Doctors.
Yeah. Well, that's because the last 2 Doctors aren't good. Sorry if you like those Doctors, but it's been downhill since Matt Smith.
Yeah. Stephanie's Doctor's David Tennant.
Mine's Matt Smith.
I didn't watch very much of them. I watched the Christopher Eccleston ones.
He's pretty good.
Favorite present I ever got? I got cool stuff. My parents spoiled me when I was a kid. I will say that. I had a Power Wheels Honda Odyssey before Power Wheels were even a thing. I always had cool G.I. Joe sets. Austin for a lot of years.
I have another answer.
What did you get for Christmas a lot of years? See if he remembers.
Mini bikes.
No.
I did a few years. I was going to say another one of my favorite ones is I have a little mini motorcycle thing that it's really small, but it goes real fast.
What?
The little choppy one.
The electric one?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a go-kart that I got one year that was also pretty rad.
Yeah, Austin's kind of spoiled. I was going to say, for many years, Austin got large Lego sets.
Oh, yeah, and then our tradition was on New Year's, while we were staying up watching New Year's, we would build them
like big diesels that open up and had shops. We did a Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, the Harry Potter
year.
train one that like actually.
We did.
Was
we
crazy.
did a lot of different Lego sets, big Lego
forgot
sets.
about
I was such
that.
a sucker about that. When Austin was a little kid, I'd buy like the $6 set, and then the $12 set, and the $24 set, and the $44.
Well, they all go together. You have to get them all.
Yeah, you have to get them all. You have to get all the
Gotta
space
catch
agents.
them all, Pokemon.
Wow, no trademark. Pokemon is not a sponsor.
I wish. Dude,
Contest.
if Nintendo contacted us.
If Nintendo wants to sponsor this, trust me, I'm your biggest fan. I literally have Rob the Robot
And a Game Boy. And
tattooed
Excitebike.
on my, and an Excitebike logo tattooed on my right arm. We'll talk about tattoos another day. We did have 80s TV on here to talk about tonight, but I don't think we're going to talk about it. We're too far into
We'll
this
probably
podcast.
cover that
We'll
next
save
episode.
it. I do have the Mr. Belvedere theme song already downloaded, so we can play that. That's awesome. What are you doing?
The Miss Belvedere theme, sorry.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you said that.
I guess so. Austin's wearing a NASA t-shirt and a NASA hat right now.
I'm a nerd, it's fine.
Either that or a Visco girl.
You want to talk about your shirt? You want to talk about your shirt?
What shirt am I wearing?
He's wearing an airbrush tie-dye t-shirt with a unicorn and a rainbow that looks like it'd be spray painted on the side of a van, and it says, "Keeping it real."
It sounds like the best shirt I've ever heard of.
And it's awful. Like,
It's not awful.
it's pastel, and
And great.
that's not the
Delightful.
word I use.
I'm just keeping it real, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it real.
We could have called this the Keeping It Real podcast.
I don't think I want to do it. No, I like the father-son fist pump. Anyway.
We have a theme song and everything now.
We do have a theme song. That was awesome. If you're wondering how to get a theme song, like we did, I literally got on Fiverr, found somebody on Fiverr that did songs. I liked his work. Fiverr is also not a sponsor, but I would love for them to be. I've used Fiverr before for logos and stuff like that. I found this guy. It did take a couple extra days to get delivered. But
Just don't use it like PewDiePie did.
I don't know. Yeah, don't use it like PewDiePie did. Jeez. Too soon, bruh. Wow. No, I just used Fiverr to get our theme song. I told him a couple things about it. If you're wondering what it says Dad and Lad Chillin'. What's it say? It says Dad and Lad Chillin'. Talking about movies and games they think are groovy.
Chilling with my best friend.
Party until the end.
Party until the end. Won't you come get you some Father Son Fist Bump? Repeat like 5 times.
Listen to it a bunch of times. The people who I have shared it with before this podcast was released say that it is catchy and it's stuck in their head.
is.
Oh, it's been stuck in my head. And if you have a good stereo, it's got a fat bass line. I played it through a couple different speakers that offer fat bass lines in our house.
I like it because it sounds like the theme song like in the 80s or 90s. Like, that's what it reminds me of, like the Saved by the Bell, but the college years.
Yeah. I like it.
We'll probably do a whole episode on Saved by the Bell. I've seen every episode.
Of Saved by the Bell.
I'm a fan.
I'm a good parent.
Jack Morris is not a good person.
Not a big fan of the 6th season of Mr. Belvedere. Oh, what a terrible ending
Hey,
to a great
I'm not
show.
getting into that.
I understand. Austin, what would you like to say for Christmas to anybody out there listening?
Or holidays.
Or holidays?
General. Have fun. Don't be stressed and stuff. The holidays aren't a good time to be stressed.
Don't get into debt. If you need to reach out and talk to anybody, hit us up. Send us a message on Messenger. We'll probably reply, honestly. Or hit us up DM on Instagram.
Or Facebook.
Hit us up if you want to talk. If you're sad this holiday season, hopefully this made you smile. Listen to us eat nachos, talk about Christmas. And, geez, we didn't even get to the Masked Singer.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about that, too.
Real quick, there's not that much time
We have
left on
6
the
minutes,
podcast.
okay.
Oh, we can talk about Masked Singer, though.
Yeah, fun.
From the beginning, I thought Fox was going to win from the beginning.
Yeah, and... spoiler alert, by the way. Are we gonna...
Yeah, spoiler
Spoiler,
alert.
if you haven't...
If you don't want to listen,
seen Masked
if you haven't
Singer,
seen the end of the
or
series,
even
of
any of
Masked
it, because we might talk about other people around the show.
Singer, let's not spoil. We'll save that for next time.
Okay, next time we'll do Masked Singer.
Yeah,
We'll put
be
a
ready.
spoiler warning at the
Be
beginning
ready.
of that episode, too.
Next time,
Mr.
that
Belvedere.
we come. We're going to talk
80s
about
TV.
80s TV, our favorite YouTube channels. Ginger Ale, I'm a Schweppes guy.
Oh, definitely. And Masked
No
Singer.
more Schwepping it under the rug.
Yeah. Don't they talk about Schweppes in that one show, Portlandia?
I had
Don't
a
they
Canada Dry today, and it kind of
Doesn't Portlandia
Schweppes.
talk about Schweppes?
Probably, I don't know.
Or ginger. They talk about some ginger ale. on that.
Those are the things. We would love to hear what you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah.
You want to hear about Austin's life as a ninth grader? You want to hear my life as working in the trucking industry? Stuff like that.
My life's boring.
What I would hope for your holiday season is that you spend some time with your family, spend some time with your friends.
Those who care, really.
Yeah, that's really who your family is anyway. The people who care about you and that you care about. Don't worry about gifts. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about stuff like that. If you're having a rough time, reach out. We would love to respond to those. And thanks for listening to the podcast. Any ideas? Seriously, we are an open forum. We would love to hear your ideas for future podcasts. What you think of the theme song. If you think it's terrible, that's fine. Also, the logos and stuff. I did order some stickers from Sticker Mule. We'll see how those come out. If they come out amazing, I'll probably buy like a roll of like 1,000 and send them out for the 10 cents they cost me plus the cost of a stamp.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We're over 60 followers on Facebook, and only about 50 of those are my friends. So to those of you that are not friends, we're friends now.
To that guy from Del Taco.
To the guy from Del Taco.
Dude, I really hope... I
hope he listens. We love you. Your Del Tacos, they were pretty good. They were pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Here, what? Could try this.
That's pretty good. That's a reference to Julian Smith on YouTube. If you haven't seen him, check him out.
Happy holidays, Austin.
Happy holidays.
I'm excited to spend the next week with you and hang out with you and your mother.
As am I.
You're excited to hang out with you and your mother as well? He's got 2 weeks off. I do have Monday through Friday next week off, so I do not go back to work until the 30th.
I don't go back to work to school until a day. In 2 weeks.
The 6th is when he goes back.
I think the 6th, yeah.
Be sure to tell your friends. Follow us on social media. We're on Twitter. I haven't tweeted much. Instagram, I'm trying to make it active. The Facebook's the best place to watch us.
I can do Instagram. I do
YouTube.
It's my
why do you run Twitter, Boomer?
No, I don't use Twitter.
Boomtastic Voyage over here is going to run Twitter.
Don't call me Boomtastic. Can we get t-shirts to say that?
Boomtastic Voyage. If you think that's a good idea for a t-shirt, let us know. Signing off. Have a great holidays.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Tell your friends about the Father Son Fist Bump podcast.
Like, subscribe, follow, whatever you can do on the platform that's positive, do that.
Or if you're negative, just let us know.